So there's always just been a calling to experience like the culture of Bahia, for me. And when I found out that it was the birthplace of cachaça, this incredibly magical beverage, I was like, I got to do it, man.
Yeah.
And it was all in divine order. Meeting you and learning about what you do and how you help people to come and have these, curated experiences in their trips. And that's what you've done for me. I mean, all the way. It's been amazing. All the way from learning the various parts of Salvador. And I know there's so much to see because the city is really bigger than what you would imagine.
Exactly.
Right. The entire area is so big, but going from, the city and Rio Vermelho and the markets and the Mercado and, the Baja, the shopping,
all the major
barrios and, Pellerino and learning more of that history and seeing that area. It's just really been an incredible experience. Even, going and actually seeing how cachaça is made. I mean, driving way, way out beyond the city.
Yes, into the rural of Bahia. That's where cachaça is made. And we took a almost 2-hour trek through dirt roads,
red clay, donkeys, monkeys, horses, cows, bulls, chickens, goats, boa constrictors, jaguars, machetes.
Oh yeah, dude had machete, and he had a holster and everything.
Machetes, right? And I'll tell you one thing about this trip also is just the love of the people.
Sure.
Everybody welcomed us. This morning, my son and I, we're here together and went to the market, and there was a, elderly woman who hugged us at the store,
They are absolutely the friendliest people. And we really are embraced here, because we have a familiarity that we don't normally expect. Because we look like cousins, we look like uncles, and we look like fathers and sons and mothers and daughters, and they embrace it that way.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Bahia, exceptional. It is not a hotspot for American tourists at this point, because it's like, oh, we're not sure because the marketing's not there.
Yeah.
But everyone that comes, they come back, and some stay. Some stay, and you can see why.
Hey, definitely understand. One thing I appreciate when you mention that is, you hear about like carnival season or carnival season, and when people flood into the city for the big festivals and things of that nature. But I really appreciated the time of year that we came because it was a little bit more quiet. It was a little bit more intimate, even though there were still people out in the market, people out of square, people at the clubs, people doing everything they're doing. But to be able to come and have more one-on-one interactions, more intimate conversations, like even learning the people who are at our hotel, like getting to learn more about their stories and them learn about us and building some real relationships. Ended up meeting, an incredible artist who was really close to the hotel. We got a pedicure, from a salon that was right up the street. Ended up meeting those ladies. Got a crazy tattoo from the artist. From the artist. I mean, someone who's shout out to Junio and a studio. Tattoo here is like, finding a world famous artist who's like right up the street. And not only that, because of the time of year, could get me in like a day.
In a day. And that's the difference between, traveling on your own and traveling with someone that has exceptional experience of the destination.
Yeah.
And one of the things we talked about is that this is a swing season. So there are less tourists from abroad during this time, and it's mostly locals. And that's what you said you wanted from the very beginning.
Yes.
I want local immersion, local contact, and I want to understand the people. And you do that on the swing side. No, the beaches aren't, packed with people. No, you don't have hundreds of thousands of millions of people in the street celebrating Carnival, but you get better interactions and you have better memories of those interactions when you have intimacy.
Absolutely.
And especially the hotel that we chose for you, it's a 5-star hotel that is a boutique. And so their moniker is to know each one of their clients individually. Tell them about the special meal they made for you one night.
Oh, yeah,
about the moqueca they made.
They made. I'm vegan, so vegano here for 19 years, plant based, and obviously, if you come to Brazil, there's a lot of meat. Okay, let me just let you know right
and they're
off
walking
top.
around.
Just let me let you know right off top. Most of the dishes are going to have meat or fish, and they look delicious. They're beautiful to the eye, very appealing, stimulating. Finding vegan meals, you have to kind of be creative, especially if you don't speak Portuguese, because you're trying to communicate what it is that you're looking for. And here at our hotel, Zinc Batok, which has been a great place as well.
Absolutely.
The second night we were here, so after we talked to a few people, they asked us, we were looking at the menu, they said, hey, do you want something from the barrio? Do you want like an authentic meal? And we're like, yes. And they brought us this amazing, and maybe you could add some of this because it's just amazing dishes, just boiling, and they made mine vegan.
Yep.
Normally it comes with fish. They made mine just with vegetables and bananas, plantain, and it was just delicious. I rarely experience that level of hospitality.
Absolutely.
Even in the States. Hey, we're going to do something special.
Just for you,
because we understand. I mean, by the third day, they were bringing us plates of fruit every morning. As soon as we sat down. Didn't have to ask for it. Knew exactly what kind of coffee we wanted. Knew I wanted plant milk in my coffee. Knew I wanted tapioca with vegetables.
And your spread in the morning was absolutely fantastic.
It was beautiful. Fresh squeezed juice.
Yeah.
Whatever the water. I mean, I'm not showing labels because they didn't pay for the label, but water, flavor infused water, the caipirinhas, orange juice, laranja,
and these are the things,
pineapple juice, like whatever you want.
And these are the things that folks don't usually think about when they're traveling on their own.
Yeah.
They look at, I need a room, and this is how much the room costs, and this is where it is. But they don't think about location. They don't think about service sometimes, don't think about all the amenities that come along with it. Oh, do they have a spa? Yes. But that tattoo
got a massage?
Yeah, we got a massage. But that tattoo came from conversations with the staff.
Conversations with the staff. I'm asking, one of the staff about their tattoos, and they're like, there's actually artists
right across the
very
street.
well known right across the street,
the street.
And
so it all kind of like
work together, and we're right here off of the ocean. You can see the waves. We've heard the wind blowing, beautiful views. We're right up the street from Rio Vermelho, so have walked down there several times to enjoy just the market, and it's been awesome. Also appreciated the opportunity to see your town of Arembepe. Not a place that tourists really get to go to.
Yeah.
The other town, Mato
San Juan.
Mato San Juan, and the forest of St. John.
Right, that's the forest.
Seeing their set up. Everybody's ready for FIFA here.
Yeah, everyone's ready for the World Cup. Oh, and that was another thing. He came right at the beginning of FIFA, so everyone's out of control about that.
Yeah,
and then you also came maybe a week or so before the celebration of San Juan, which is really something unique to the northeast of Brazil.
Yeah.
It's not in every part of Brazil. It is a country festival that celebrates John the Baptist. And one of the things we were talking about as you travel here, it is a combination of spiritual and secular. There aren't differentiations. Oh, we only do this on Sunday, and we only do this on Saturday. These things are blended. And so even though it is started out as a spiritual festival, it's turned into a major musical and street festival here. So there's flags everywhere. There's banners. There's colors. There's things. It's turned into its own sort of celebration of life and joy. And that's what you find here, especially in Salvador. This joy of life that's very simple. It's not complicated. It's like this drink. There's 3 ingredients, and those 3 ingredients are all you need. It doesn't need to have all the hype and all the, pomp and circumstance to it, and it's very accessible. So once again, I want to thank you, Rod, for entrusting me with you and your son to come here, and I also enjoyed you as a guest. You were one of the absolutely fun. My wife would say, "You're coming home tired." I'm like, "Because we're everywhere.
Yeah.
We are everywhere.
We have been out, and make sure you got to Try the caipirinha. It's so simple. You just don't know you love it yet. Remember, Howard said it's
There it is.
only 3 ingredients. So simple.
So
You just
simple.
don't know you love it yet.
There it is. Thank you, Rod.
All right. Thank you.